Supernatural aid. Once the hero has committed to the quest, consciously or unconsciously, his or her guide and magical helper appears or becomes known. So if you're considering being a part of this Destiny 5 reality concept, there are 5 potential characters you might consider playing. On May 15th, we are going to have our orientation in how to play Destiny 5, video journals of meetup success stories. We are going to appoint 4 teams of 5. That's 4 Destiny 5 teams. And we are going to take on a 60-day quest together. The first is the artist. Now, the artist can be an actor, musician, writer, or a visual artist. Now, this person is in the midst of creating their great work, and they will create that great work within the 60 days. The second player is called the lover. This is somebody who is either looking to attract a romantic relationship or deepen a current romantic relationship. It's about communication and about finding meaning about what a partnership truly means in life. Now, the lover can be someone who is looking to attract romantic love or is looking to deepen their relationship. The name of the game here is understanding what it takes to have a truly meaningful relationship and communicating that to our audience. We want our audience to learn about the true essence of love through this show. The third player is the teacher. The teacher is someone who has a message to share with the world. We would like to encourage our teachers to think big and set up a global platform so that they can leave the world a better place when the 60 days are over. The fourth player is called the provider. Now, the provider is somebody who either has a specific monetary figure they're looking to attract in 60 days, or they're trying to launch a business enterprise. Now, the provider is all about the money. The provider is looking to attract a specific monetary amount within the 60 days, and they will do this through some sort of entrepreneur skill. The last time we played this game, our provider raised $500,000 in less than 60 days. Can you top that? The final player is called the everyman or the everywoman. Now, the everyman or the everywoman is someone who is trying to balance all their roles in life. They might be a worker, they might be a family member, and they might be trying to balance all of these roles into living the Destiny 5 story. Now, this person is just looking to find what their quest is. They might be finding the look for balance in life, or they might be looking to get into shape, something that you would commonly associate with the everyday man or woman. The team combines resources to help each other move to the next step. Now, after Act 1, we are going to lose one of our 4 teams. On week 1, we will kick off the game with 4 teams of these 5 players, which means we are going to have 20 cast members total at the beginning of the process. After the first 3 weeks, we will close out Act 1. At the end of Act 1, we really start to assess who has been dedicated to this quest and who has really been working together well as a team. And the team that has been the least effective will be eliminated. We will lose 1 team at the end of Act 1. That doesn't mean they're not going to complete their quest. They will still be with us. But the camera is now going to focus on the 3 surviving teams. Road of Trials. Once having traversed the threshold, the hero moves in a dream landscape of curiously fluid, ambiguous forms, where he must survive a succession of trials. So the major challenge for all the participants in the Destiny 5 story is to show up every week for 9 weeks and participate in recording video memoirs. Now, what are video memoirs? Well, you're looking at one right now. Every week, we go into acting exercises that will help you tap into your deepest emotions and inspire you to your greatest work. This concept works because of 3 reasons. 1 is because of the acting techniques we use to inspire emotional commitment. The second is working with a mastermind group, a team that will push you to your limits. And third, the reality television element gives you an overall story that heightens the stakes. Acting in this sense is not about trying to become something you're not. It's about owning everything you are and finding the full power of all the emotions you have to express. And that is what's going to get you to the end of your 60-day quest. Act 2 will represent your emotional challenges. It is the real bridge between where you are and where you want to be. Temptations. This step is about those temptations that may lead the hero to abandon or stray from his or her quest. Every moment in the Destiny 5 reality television experience corresponds with a moment in the hero's journey. It's a navigation of the intellect, the emotions, and your manifestation power. In Act 1, we navigate the intellect. This is where you clarify what you want, why you want it, and how you're going to get there. Here in Act 2, we navigate your emotions. This is where you master your feelings. So let's talk about this for a moment. How are we going to create a reality television show concept with no budget and no resources? Well, what we have on our side is the power of story. It is through this power of story that will make it emotionally engaging for the viewer. Not only will you be living a story, but you will be writing the story as you go along. It's like being a part of a television show that you are the writer for, the producer for, and the lead actor. And we want to demonstrate the full power of this concept on video. That's the only way it can be told, is through the video medium. The belly of the whale represents the final separation from the hero's known world and self. By entering this stage, the person shows willingness to undergo a metamorphosis. Honestly, my greatest fear is this Destiny 5 concept could be the groundbreaking, earth-shattering, life-changing idea, but when you watch this video, you just kind of say, oh, that's neat, and then you kind of just go on with your life. No, I mean, for this to happen, I'm asking you, the viewer, to share this with at least 2 people. Now, after Act 2, we will lose a second team. So we started out with 4, we are now down to 2 when we go into Act 3. All of this will help pre-pave the way for you to manifest your outcome in Act 3. Now we're going to do this with very little resources. We're going to do this with no budget. All we really have is each other. But that's pretty damn powerful. Many of the words in this short video you might recognize as coming from the late great Joseph Campbell, writer of The Hero with 1,000 Faces. Apotheosis, a state of divine knowledge, love, compassion, and bliss. A more mundane way of looking at this step is that it is a period of rest, peace, and fulfillment before the hero begins the return. Campbell once called the myth the song of the universe, which seemed to be exiled from our society. Destiny 5 seeks to bring the myth back into our lives. So you will be living an adventure. This is honestly the closest thing you're going to get to a rite of passage or to an adventure that inspires you, that will make you feel alive and really bring meaning to everything you do. The ultimate boon, the achievement of the goal of the quest, like the elixir of life itself or a plant that supplies immortality or the Holy Grail.